So it looks like Blac Chyna was not playing around when she vowed to expose the Kardashians, because she has been exposing some major Kardashian secrets, and now she just exposed Kris Jenner for allowing Tyga to groom Kylie out when Kylie was only 15. Chyna is revealing just how Kris plotted to have Kylie date Tyga when she was just a kid, and how Kris also pimped Kylie out to multiple men in Hollywood. Chyna said a lot, so let's unpack this messy drama. Now, we have always known that there's something off with the Kardashian family and how obsessed they are with fame. But with the recent revelations about them, it looks like things are even worse than we thought. And if there's one person who knows the Kardashians, it's Blac Chyna. Well, Chyna is now out here revealing how far the Kardashians are willing to go for some fame. And girl, it looks like they are willing to go quite far indeed, because Chyna just exposed Kris Jenner for plotting to have Kylie Jenner date several rappers for clout and fame. And as if that's not messy enough, Kylie was also a minor when Kris allegedly started doing this, and all these rappers were in their mid to late 20s. Knowing Kris, it shouldn't be surprising that she would do something like this. I mean, Ray J has come out so many times to expose Kris for being the mastermind behind his private tape with Kim. He claims that not only did Kris plan for the video to be leaked, but she also made them shoot 3 different videos and watched every single second of the tapes to pick out the ones she liked best. Crazy. So if Kris is willing to pimp out Kim like that, then it shouldn't be surprising that she would do it again to Kylie. Ever wondered why Kim and Kylie are Kris's favorites and they are way richer than everybody else in the family? Well, according to Chyna, it's because they got the Kris special package. And in Kylie's case, it started when she was 15. No, scratch that. Technically, it started when she was only 14, because that's when she met rapper Tyga for the first time. They met at her sister Kendall's Sweet 16 birthday party, and they started talking not long after that. To be fair, there was nothing going on between them at first, but Kris quickly did the Kris Jenner thing and realized that it would be great publicly for Kylie to date Tyga, and it would help boost her social rep. From a PR point of view, this was a smart move, but there was just one problem. Kylie was only 15 or 16 when things got serious, and it was a literal crime for her to date Tyga since he was well into his 20s at the time and already a father to a kid. Anyways, Tyga started to make more and more appearances on Kylie's social media. Now, Tyga was engaged to Blac Chyna at the time, and they had a son together. The messed up part about this is that Chyna and Kylie's sister Kim used to be BFFs. So not only was Kris plotting to have Kylie hooked up with a way older man, but that man happened to be her sister's friend's fiance and baby daddy. Well, Tyga ended up breaking off his engagement to Chyna, and even though he couldn't legally go public with Kylie, everybody knew that they were together, especially since the Kardashians all turned on Chyna, even Kim. However, Tyga kept denying the relationship, saying, "Don't believe the rumors, been friends with the family forever. We're all just friends." Kris also denied the relationship, saying, "Kylie isn't dating anybody. This whole little group of kids who have been around forever," and I call them kids because, relatively speaking, they kind of all travel as a pack and they enjoy each other's company. We all live in the same neighborhood. Tyga used to live across the street for a long time, and now he lives next door to Khloe. But it was obvious that they were lying because they let Kylie bring Tyga on a trip when she was just 17, and he made this comment about her body.
I see it jiggling.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really jiggling.
That was super inappropriate, and somebody should have checked Tyga right there and then, but hey, he was her boyfriend and they were all on board with the weird relationship, so nobody said anything. And the closer she got to her 18th birthday, the bolder she and Tyga got with their relationship. She was only 17 when he posted this picture of her and wrote, "Your beauty never goes unnoticed. One of the best, dopest persons in my life." He even got a tattoo of her name, but still, they tried to claim that they were just friends. Yeah, right. Well, she eventually turned 18, and a few weeks after that, she appeared in the music video for his song Stimulated, which was clearly about her. He said, "They say she young, I should have waited. She a big girl dog when she stimulated." I don't know about y'all, but I just find this very creepy. But Kris was not the only one in support of the creepy relationship, because Kylie's sisters were also in support. For example, When Chyna's other BFF Amber Rose spoke on Kylie, Khloe got mad.
Your close friend right now.
Yes.
Tyga and Kylie. What do you think about that? Do you think Kylie's too young for him?
She's 17.
Kylie's Bash's age.
The law thinks that she's too young for
She's
him.
a baby. She needs to go to bed at 7
Yes.
o'clock and
Damn.
relax.
Who wants a
Yeah.
girlfriend that you got to make sure what her calcium intake is?
Nah, I'm over that. That's ridiculous. He should be ashamed of himself. That's how I feel, for sure.
Well, Khloe jumped to defend Kylie, saying, "I was a stripper since I was 15 years old," Amber Rose told Fox. "Please don't worry about my sister, who has a career and her ish together at only 17. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Please stop talking about us in interviews, mama. None of us talk about you." Well, the relationship with Tyga ended after a while, and he went on Nicki Minaj's Queen Radio to reveal that Kris had actually forced Kylie on him because she wanted Kylie to be associated with black people.
And there was a lot of codes being taught. It was like, you can do this, you should start this, you should start doing your hair like this, or you should do this. You should adapt, because you need black people to fuck with you, because you need culture. If you ain't got black people behind you, you ain't got nothing. Ain't nobody gonna listen. You can't influence nobody. So I had a lot to do with all that, you know what I'm saying?
That was seriously messed up, but it wasn't the last time that Kris did something like that, because when Kylie and Tyga broke up, Kris wasted no time in setting Kylie up with another successful black rapper, Travis Scott. Kylie and Travis met only about a week after her breakup with Tyga, and they started dating almost immediately. In fact, Kylie decided to go on tour with him after only a few days of their meeting. Speaking of GQ, she said, "Coachella was one of the stops on his tour, so he said, 'I'm going back on tour. What do we want to do about this?' Because we obviously liked each other. And I was like, I guess I'm going with you. I really jumped on the bus. And then we rode off into the sunset. I did the whole tour with him." Kylie ended up getting pregnant with Stormi after only knowing Travis for 3 weeks. Stormi is the cutest little thing ever, but Chyna is now claiming that Kylie got pregnant on purpose to ensure that she would have a tie to the black community forever. This also kind of explains why Kylie and Travis broke up after having Stormi, and they got back together long enough to have their son, Air. And now that she is securely tied into the black community, she is now dating a white man, Timothy Chalamet. Coincidence? I don't think so. Well, Chyna is now coming out boldly to expose Kris for pimping Kylie, and she revealed that Kris had twisted Tyga's mind so he started hating her to the point where he threw her out of his house.
You really?
No, it was actually when Tyga's friends had threw me outside of his house. Yeah. They
What?
packed my stuff up and put it in his truck at the time. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. And I never used to talk about these things, but I'm like, you know what? I think I'm kind of done with all that. And I feel like people need to hear my side.
What you've been through.
Yeah, it's been years.
But Chyna had a lot of tea to spill, claiming that Kris had pushed a narrative about Chyna to make her look bad in the media and the eyes of the public. She also claimed that every single one of the Kardashians was fully in support of Kylie and Tyga's illegal relationship.
And I never really talked about this until today. Me and Kim, we were really good friends. I was on her show and all this stuff like that. We lived in the same community. And then her little sister started, talking to Tyga, which was kind of crazy because she was underage. And everybody had kind of came at me and started attacking me. And it's like, nobody's seeing the betrayal that was going on behind my back of me talking to somebody, Kim, and then her little sister, which she has no control over, you know what I mean? Started talking to my fiance, and then I get attacked. And it's like, how does that work? But yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Child, so not only did Kris help her underage daughter steal someone's man, but she also turned the media against her? Whoo, child, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner definitely works harder. And this is how people reacted to these new revelations. I think Kris forced Kylie to date Tyga. Kylie is innocent, Kris is to blame. Kris is a horrible mother who she influenced her children to date older guys because of their fame. Of course, I believe Kris did that. After all, Kris sold her first daughter's tape. Monster mother is money hungry. He didn't just groom her, he influenced her to change her entire body in a serious way, influencing a whole planet of women to get surgery. And I remember when all this started happening, everybody suddenly knew who Blac Chyna was before all of this broke out. I believe the Kardashians envy Blac Chyna and saw her as a threat. I wouldn't put it past Kris if she offered Kylie to Tyga and they made a deal. And then suddenly Kris starts feeding all these things to Kylie about what she should do. It all seems really sinister. This is some really twisted stuff, but what do you guys think? Do you think that Kylie is innocent, or do you think that she was a willing participant? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.